Hello, Air Collective, and welcome to your Candlemas 2020 reading here at Modern Day Meta. You can find out more information about me and the services I offer in the description box below, including contacts for social media and how to book if you're interested in a private consultation. This is a general collective reading for our air signs, and it is Imbolc, or Candlemas, which is the midway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. So for witches on the Wheel of Year, this technically is the first day of spring, and I'm providing these readings for you. Air Collective as a check-in with Spirit to see what type of energies you may be dealing with in the Imbolc season here before our next major Sabbath that happens in the springtime. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull your cards. I have selected a reading or a spread that I found online, and I'll provide that in the description link as well. Air sign, Candlemas 2020, please. Thank you, Spirit. The seeds you are planting, what needs to be spring cleaned, where you're bringing warmth into the world, where Spirit is shining a light and illuminating things for you, and what is being reborn. Air babies. Decks I'm using today, this is Tarot de la Nuit. It's a night, stands for the night, Tarot of the Night, which I thought was appropriate. And then the 8th house here is a holographic deck. Reflects the light beautifully, so I thought these would be really nice for your reading, Air Collective. Let's clarify this Candlemas spread. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Candlemas spread for air signs, Candlemas 2020. And seeds, cleaning, warmth, light, rebirth. All right, earth signs, let's see what we've got going on for you. Where you are planting seeds, what you want to grow in your life. You have the Page of Swords here. There's an exciting new journey that's about to begin for you. And you have everything you need in order to make that happen. Well, you're young. You're on the young side. It may be just beginning. You may not have experience, but you sort of don't give any fucks about that. You are going to go for it. And that's what the Page of Swords is about, the beginning of a brand new journey. Swords is communication and clarity and truth. And is a mental, represents the mental area. So the beginning, the potential for a brand new mental journey or mental awakening. It's clarified by the 6 of Water, which is about nostalgia and warm, happy childhood memories. This can also talk about reuniting with a soulmate from the past, sort of unexpectedly. The cups or water represent emotion in astrology and in tarot, so in the esoteric field. And 6 is happy, harmony and contentment and stuff. So this is reflecting on the past. Maybe you're going to hear from somebody from the past. Mercury's getting ready to go out of phase here in February, so that always seems to bring back the past for unfinished business to complete. So this looks like earth signs, the seeds that you will be planting in the areas of your life that you intend to grow. For spring cleaning and what needs to be cleared, you have the Temperance card here from Spirit. This, in many decks, represents Archangel, an Archangel. I don't think that it is Michael. It may be like Gabriel. I'll have to go back and look. But Temperance is about finding the middle path, and there are two cups here in a traditional depiction of this that are being mixed together and kind of alchemized. That's evidence of the divine hand at work in your life. So you can trust that the divine hand is at work in your life, trying to find a middle path for you, trying to alchemize and balance two different types of energies. There's a lot of healing here with this card as well. So let's see what it's clarified by. The Star. I love this, the card for Aquarius. Well, the Star is another major arcana. These are two major arcanas here, Earth Collective. So the universe is not messing around right now. This is an absolute orchestration by the divine on your behalf. And the changes that will be happening are ones that you will recognize and be able to feel and see very clearly in your life. With the Star here, this is about hopes and wishes being fulfilled. Ramblin' Mike, who I love to watch, says that when the Star appears in your reading, you've got to have gone to hell and back. It doesn't appear unless you've been to hell and back again for these wishes to be fulfilled. It can also represent the presence of an Aquarian in your life, because it is the Star, or it is the card, the tarot card for the sign Aquarius. So that may or may not resonate with you. An Aquarius may or may not need to be cleared away. But whatever it is, something is being alchemized for you, air signs, so that you can find the middle path and find the middle path and follow your North Star to get to your North Star. So this is what needs to be cleared, air signs. And bringing in the warmth, how you will spread joy and happiness, Eight of Wands. Well, this is a card of things happening very rapidly. It can also indicate travel, especially by air. So somebody may be traveling to come see you, air signs. Maybe that's going to light up your life, or you could just be exchanging a lot of messages, maybe over the internet, maybe texting and social media and stuff. But whatever it is, it happens very quickly and very fast. This is what the Eight of Wands is about. And it's clarified by the Ace of Fire, the Ace of Wands. So a brand new beginning that's filled with passion and creativity and the spark of life. So something is happening here for you. Passion, or the Wands deals with things on the spiritual side, sort of the passion of life that ignites our spirits. So there is a new beginning, a brand new promise, something being offered from the universe through inspiration, passion. These are the things that are going to bring you joy, air signs, in this Candlemas season. Let's see what else Spirit has for you. And shining a light. Shining a light. This is where Spirit would like to just basically put some illumination in a particular area of your life. And here we have the Ten of Wands, which means there's a lot of hard work here, like just too much hard work. Ten of Wands sometimes is the card that happens just before a Tower moment. You know, your back is broken carrying all those wands. So something that you've been putting a lot of effort into and not really getting your return. That's kind of how I see this card, and like it's just too much work. You need to be aware of where you're throwing your energy away, air signs. Let's see what else, Spirit, what it's clarified by. The Four of Earth. Yes, so this is about being careful with your material wealth, having an attitude where you just are more frugal. So, you know, concerns about your income or concerns about your material value may be a concern for you, or could be if you don't pay attention. This is what needs illumination for you. This is the message from Spirit around what needs illumination, is possibly working just way too hard and for not enough return, I think. Burning out, like to the point of where you absolutely burn out and you're forced to take a rest by the universe. It could be driven by this need to secure yourself financially, perhaps. So Spirit is giving you a warning here about how to keep your balance, air signs. And finally, rebirthing what dormant gifts are being awakened. We've got the Two of Cups here, air signs. So cups are water and emotions. This is oftentimes referred to as a soulmate card. Two people are exchanging or offering their cup of love to one another, and they're unafraid, and they know that the other is giving their cup in return, and it's just really sort of yummy and delicious. This can also mean just simply falling in love with yourself again. If romance is not at the forefront for you, if you're not looking for a quote unquote soulmate, then this can mean, giving the love to oneself that you would often give to a romantic partner, loving yourself the way you would love a romantic partner with that same amount of, passion. Oftentimes we can be out of balance there, and so this is an invitation to love yourself, love on yourself just as much as you love on anyone else, or welcoming a kindred spirit into your life. It's clarified by the Ten of Earth. Nice. This is complete material fulfillment in every way, and the ability, so much so that it's the ability to leave a legacy. So perhaps gifts that are being reawakened for you, air sign, relate to your legacy and your financial abundance as well, your material wealth. This is a card of generosity and having so much that you are able to share comfortably with others, and actually getting a lot of joy from that ability to share with others. So I think Spirit here is suggesting that, related to your dormant gifts and how they're being reawakened, it could be connected to the return of a soulmate, or focusing love on yourself, and as well as working on your own material legacy, or perhaps a gift or an inheritance is coming for you that has the potential to really change your material status. So those are your messages from Spirit, air signs, regarding Candlemas 2020. And here comes the message from the Secret Language of Light, number 26, Vesic of Pisces. I'm going to read from the book for you. Creating soul truth in the world. The outside world feels more real than the inner world because we have been encouraged to focus more on what is outside of us. We've learned to give things that can be seen by others or touched by us more importance than what we feel. Making decisions can become difficult when our awareness is focused away from our inner needs and wants. When our internal and external realities are integrated, decisions are clear and easily made. This leads to satisfaction as there is no resistance to your fulfillment. When we scan the myriad of possibilities open to us in the manifested world, we will know what we want and will not feel overwhelmed. In this space, we become grateful for the decisions we have made and all the ones we will make in our future. Your inspired reflections and actions, air signs. Imagine you are the overlap of the Vesica Pisces. For one day, meet every experience in person that comes your way without judgment. Also, turn off the television and tune into your inner glow of creativity and entertainment. And finally, speak your truth. This does not mean pushing your judgments. It means allowing yourself to say something to someone without blame or needing anything from them. If this makes you feel vulnerable, it means you care more about what others think about you than what you think of yourself. Yes, so I think this is kind of connecting back to the idea about loving yourself as much as you would love a romantic or soulmate if they entered your life, air signs. This has been your Candlemas 2020 message from Modern Day Meta. I thank you so much for joining me and watching the entire video if you did so. If something resonated in this message, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And of course, I appreciate your likes, shares, and subscribes. I will see you next time here at Modern Day Meta. Namaste.